video on this NFC card. Now, this is going to be sort of a look at, and I'm going to tell you how I'm using the actual NFC card. So this is the actual NFC card itself. It's clear with these red digital lines, and I guess the chip where the NFC is. Pretty cool looking there. This is credit size NFC card. I purchased, I think it was about 50 of them on Amazon for about $17.95. And I'm using them as contact cards, personal contact cards. Again, like I said, credit card size, same as any credit card, same size, pretty cool. Really thin, as you can see. And this is how I'm using them. So what I'm doing is, let me show you an example of how I'm using them. One of the issues I have is that I want to be able to take a card. I purchased link cards, a link card, or actually I purchased 4 of them. This is the actual card I purchased. I purchased about 4 of them, 2 for myself and 2 for 2 podcasters that I really enjoy, which is the podcasters that do the Gizwiz, Dick DiBartola and OMG Chad, and I sent them 1. And this is really nice when you have a public company. I don't have a public company. What I did was I used my card just with links to my YouTube website, but this is or my YouTube channels, I should say. And this is more of a business card, which is pretty cool. You can put your whole business on this card and everything. Now, the thing is that this is sort of a link to the linkapp.com website page, which will display all information. So it's not really private. Even if you privatize the card, then people can't even get to it. They have to create an account and they have to request access. I don't want anything like that. I want something as simple as scanning it and having to put in a password, and that's it. So I think I came up with a workaround. Now, this is up to you if you use it this way. I'm not an expert, and it could still get hacked because I'm using a Google Drive share link to do this. But the reason I'm doing it this way is because it's just simpler. It's a simple way of doing it. So my biggest problem is the fact that I actually am afraid of losing this card if I do put any kind of personal information on here. So I've been trying to use some NFC apps to write information to this, but I haven't been too successful. One of the things I found very easy to do is actually to make a shortcut for a VCF file, which is the contact file created by any kind of contact list, like on iOS, iPhones, and iPads. When you export your contact information, it gets a .vcf extension at the end. So what I did was I actually created my contact information. I created the actual file, the VCF file. I emailed it to myself, went to my computer, took that file, put it up on Google Drive, created a share, took the link of the share. That means anybody with that link. Now, there is some security to that because the link is huge if you ever shared anything on Google Drive. So somebody has to either have that link or come up with it. And that might be very difficult to do. So that's a little bit of a security thing, but anybody with the link will be able to access the information. So I take that link and that actual whole link and I write it with an NFC tool app onto this card so that when you scan this, you'll be redirected to the Google Share, and then you can import the contact information. I'll show you what I'm talking about in 1 second. Now, the problem I had was that if I did that and I lost this card, people can get my information. If they find this card, any NFC capable phone, you'll be able to scan it and be able to access the information on this. So I wanted to sort of like kind of password protect it somehow. So I looked online and I found this article. The article is below, the link is below. And I tried it and it seems to work. It gives a password. So that way if I lose this card, in order to access the information or the shortcut link to my VCF file, they're going to have the password. So let me show you exactly what I did. This is my sample contact. Now I want to share this contact and I want to create a VCF file off this contact information and put it on here. So this is how I'm going to do it. So this is the actual contact. It's on my phone. I'll scroll all the way down until I get to share contact. And click on that. Now under share, I'm going to click on email. And then I'm going to send that email, that VCF file, I'm going to send it to myself. It's going to look on the actual email, it's going to look like this. test.vcf. So now I'm going to email that to myself. I'm now on my Windows computer and I'm going to download this file. That's the actual file. I just downloaded it to my desktop. So now you go to drive.google.com and I'm on the page right now. I'm already logged in, so it automatically brings me to my drive. You may need to log in if you've never gone to the Google Drive option. So this is the actual folder. Now all I'm going to do is drag it and drop it to my drive. Let it copy. This is the file. It's test.vcf. I'm going to right click and I'm going to share it. So I'm going to go to share. Under restricted, on the share test.vcf, or when you're sharing a file on Google Drive, I'm going to click on that. I'm going to put anyone with link. I'm going to now copy link and I'm going to press click on. Now you go to the top left and click on new, and you're going to scroll down until you find Google Forms. You might have to click more. In my case, it's showing up. So Google Forms, click on this and you'll see the highlight. I'm going to do blank form. Okay. So now you can name this. I'm going to name this password. I'm going to name it password lock, just like the article says to do, as a sample or an example. Now, so now you're going to click here and question, and my question is going to be, like the article says, please enter the password to proceed. So that's what I entered. You can leave that alone, and you're gonna actually click on the bottom right where it says required. Click on that. Now we move on to the next step. Next step, you're going to click on the three little dots here, and you're going to click on response validation. And that's the option when you will get the chance to put the password. So let's do that. I'm going to do numbers. Do equal to. I'm going to leave it at numbers. You have different options right there. And different options will give you different sub-content. Email, so length. I'm going to stay with numbers. Just going to leave it equal to, and my password will be 1234, and the error will be try again. I typed in try again. So we're done here. We're going to click on the top right here in settings. Click on the settings, and under settings, we're going to click on the presentation option right here. You see right here, settings. Click on that little arrow. Scroll down until we get to, I believe it's confirmation message. Click on edit here. Now what you copied, the link, you're going to paste it onto this open area there. And then you're going to click on, I believe there's a save, sorry, it's right there, the save option. Do save. Now that's the link to my actual, you see how long it is? I mean, you would have to guess this or know this, so it'll be pretty hard to hack. Now, it doesn't mean it can't be hacked, it's just a really long link. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to figure that out. So after you've done that, now you have the option, you have a couple of things you can do. So now you go to the top right and you will see the send button up there. There it is right there, and you're going to click on it. And these are the send options you're going to have. You can email it, share it as a link, what I'm going to do is actually get a shared link, because that's what I want. And I'm going to copy that link. And then I'm going to take this link here. I'm going to right click, copy. This is to embed, I believe. Yeah. I don't need that. You can email it to yourself, but I don't need that option at all. I just need this link here. So I'm going to, I already copied it, but I copied it again. Now I'm going to email that to myself. I am on Windows, so I don't have the iMessaging on this. This is the link on my iPhone on the regular email app. And I'm just going to copy it. I'm trying to highlight it. I just copied it. These are the two apps I've been using, so I'm going to use the NFC tools. This is the one I like the most. And I actually purchased it. I forget how much it was. I think it was $2.99. So I'm going to click on Write here. I'm going to then click on Add a Record. And I'm going to do URL. You could do custom or just regular URL. And because I have the HTTPS on here, there it goes, I pasted it. The HTTPS is already there, so I have to scroll all the way to the beginning to get rid of that. Or you could just copy everything except the actual HTTPS. So let me get rid of that. And then I am going to click on OK on the top. And there is the actual link. So now I'm going to write. It's 108 bytes. So I'm going to take the actual NFC card. There it is. I'm just going to sit it on top of the phone anyway. And you'll see it come up saying that it's writing to it. It should say it. It's close enough and it's in the area. Right. And it comes up, and there it is, approved. Done. Let me do that again so you can see. I'm going to click on write. And it's coming up. So now I'm going to click on the actual link. And you saw what happened? Let me do that again. So now when I want to share my information, if anybody gets this card, they're going to need the password to get past it. Now, it's not hack proof, but it's better than just leaving the card out there and giving that information to anyone. I don't have super sensitive information. It's just my name and my address. But still, I don't want that out there. I don't want anybody to just be able to get it if I actually lose this card. So it's nice you put some protection on it. I'm not an expert, so please do this at your own risk. So now I'm going to put my phone on top. It's going to come up. I'm going to say you want to share the information with someone. Trial and error, but it came up. I'm going to open up, and you're going to see the password requirement come up. As you can see, password lock required. You come up under the docs folder under Google, and it says password lock. And you can see on the bottom, it requires the password. So I'm going to enter it. And we actually did a pretty simple one. I don't want to show you information above. It's private information. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. That didn't come up correct. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. We click submit. And now on the top, you'll see password lock. You'll see the link for the actual share for the VCF file or the contact file after you put in the password. And now when you click on it, the option of saving the actual file. So that's the actual file, test VCF. Now under iOS, it comes up like this because I have the Google Drive application. I don't know if it would do the same thing if it didn't have it, but I have to do workarounds. So in order to save this file as a contact file, I'm going to have to click on the little 3 dots right there. And on the bottom, you'll see the file up there. And I'm going to open in. And you're going to see contacts right there. I'm going to click on contacts. Once you click on contacts, it comes up under the contacts, and you can see my test contact file. It came up. Pretty cool. And now all I have to do is save it, and it'll be saved to my contacts on the iPhone. So I like the workaround I did. I think it's going to work for me. Like I said, my biggest thing is losing one of those cards and a person having that information that I don't want them to have. So it's just a workaround. Again, it's still not super secure because the link, the shareable link, is not secure. If somebody guesses that link, they're gonna have access to your shared folder. So you do this at your own risk. But I like this workaround in that hopefully most people, I'm not nobody to be hacking. I have nothing. I don't have $1 billion for them to go after me, to hack me or anything. So I should be okay. But I still rather not take chances and forget this card, or I lose it and then now somebody has my information. So that's a workaround. I hope it works for you. I hope it helps. And again, I'm not an expert. It's kind of still insecure, but it's a workaround that I like, that works for me. So I'm just passing on that information. Let me just show you. I purchased the actual 50 cards because I'm going to do different things with them. I'm going to do Wi-Fi, different Wi-Fi. Somebody comes to log into my Wi-Fi, I can just swipe the NFC card and give them access. This is the way it comes. There's just so many options. I got so many ideas in my head that I want to use this for, besides contact information, automation, all kinds of different things. And I'm just going to keep playing with the actual NFC app. I'll do some more videos if I come up with another option to use this, another way of using this. But I think it's a really cool idea and I like it a lot. I really, really do. The only thing is that I wish they came with a QR code, but because if you, some iPads don't have NFC capability, it would have been nice to have a QR code. That way you can just use a camera to read the information. I guess I can print out my own QR code and stick it on here if I want. But it's okay. It's fine with me. I'm most likely going to be sharing this information with persons with phones with NFC. I'm almost, I think most phones have NFC now. So I think it's a pretty cool idea. I really, really like it. It comes in this bag, and it wasn't much for 50 of them. All right, I hope you liked the video. I hope it helps. Please ask me any questions below. I'm sorry for the crummy video thing. I'm just trying to do it as best as I could without showing any personal information. Okay, I hope you liked the video. I hope it helps. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Timeskey 50 PCS transparent NTAG215 NFC cards, blank matte NFC cards, NTAG215 504 bytes memory 100% compatible with TagMo and Amiibo. 12-2022. Cost, $17.99. Purchased on Amazon website. Material PVC. Brand Timeskey NFC. Color transparent cards 50 sheets. Size 85 mm 54 mm 0.86 mm. Sheet count 50. About this item. Size: the package contains 15 TAG215 transparent cards with dimensions of 85, 54 0.8 mm, the same size as a normal credit card. Chip: genuine NTAG215 semiconductor chip. 540 bytes memory, frequency 13.56 HMZ, protocol ISO 14443A, password protection certification, ultra-thin, high scanning strength, data retention time greater than 10 years, more than 100,000 rewritable, can only be write once when making Amiibo not rewritable. Material: the card is made of new transparent PVC material. The surface is matte, comfortable to the touch and not easily worn. You can clearly see the internal coils and chip structure of the card, showing the unique personality. Tip: matte surface, does not support printing. Features: compatible with TagMo, Amiibo and all NFC-enabled devices. You can use them to quickly share your social messages, music, connect to Wi-Fi, build a smart home and more to make your life more colorful. Professional NFC product seller. If you encounter any problems during use, please contact us. Timeskey NFC will provide the best service for you. Timeskey NFC offers many exclusive and popular NFC tags for your choice. Bulk orders or customization are welcome. Please contact us if you have any needs. What can you do with Timeskey NFC blank PVC card? Set your alarm, quiet your phone, launch your navigation app, toggle your Wi-Fi on and off, make a call, send SMS, launch an app, join a Wi-Fi network, Bluetooth on off, send a business card, show a message, trigger media system, toggle phone settings, set an alarm, change ringer or music volume, change screen brightness, share a contact, show address or location, connect to car systems, update social media, Foursquare, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, open a web page, and so on. How to use Timeskey NFC blank PVC card. You just need hover your phone over the NFC tag. Data will send to your phone directly. No need internal energy. No need battery. No manual pairing. Encode the tag with a specific action trigger, such as set up your alarm, then you are in. Timeskey NFC blank PVC card compatible and programmable with all NFC-enabled cell phones and devices. Timeskey 50 PCS transparent NTAG215 NFC cards, blank matte NFC cards, NTAG215 504 bytes memory, 100% compatible with TagMo and Amiibo. Product information. Technical details. Manufacturer Timeskey NFC. Brand Timeskey NFC. Item weight 9.9 ounces. Product dimensions 3.35 x 2.13 x 0.03 inches. Item model number tag 215. Color transparent cards 50 sheets. Material type PVC. Number of items 50. Size 85 mm 54 mm 0.86 mm. Manufacturer part number NFC US, TMBK, 50.